I just heard a few gunshots out by my window.
A few neighbors here at the East Village and Avondale Meadows apartments woke up early Monday morning to several gunshots. This was the scene outside.
Man, yellow tape, the whole thing, it's not a pretty thing. It's really not.
Dominique Harris lives nearby and says even though she didn't know Strowder, this hits home.
I have a 19-year-old who's in college, and you telling me that kind of got my heart like beating a little bit harder than normal because I couldn't imagine.
"16-year-old Katrina Strowder was a vibrant young girl who was full of life. She had big dreams of becoming a cosmetologist and enjoyed cooking, singing, and dancing. Katrina enjoyed being around children and helping the elderly. She always knew the right thing to say to make people smile and forget about their problems. She was such a daddy's girl and was well loved by her friends and family, especially her brothers and sisters. As close as she was to her family, not even her parents could have imagined what would happen next. Around 1:15 a.m. on August 22nd, Indianapolis Metropolitan Police Department responded to the Avondale Meadows apartment complex in the 3800 block of Cooper Square Court near the intersection of East 38th Street and North Sherman Drive. Upon arrival, they would find a young girl on the ground in the parking lot, suffering from a gunshot wound.
We now know a 16-year-old girl was shot and killed this week. IMPD found her in an apartment complex on the northeast side after 1 o'clock Monday morning.
The Marion County Coroner's Office identified the victim as 16-year-old Katrina Strowder. She was taken to a local hospital in critical condition, but was sadly pronounced dead a short time afterwards. According to Katrina's mother, she was asleep and had no clue that her daughter was not home, indicative of the fact that Katrina more than likely left her home at some point during the night without her mother's knowledge or permission. IMPD homicide detectives investigated the shooting and quickly identified the person responsible for the shooting as someone Katrina knew. The individual was detained, interviewed, and released pending further investigation. According to IMPD, gun violence amongst juveniles is on the rise. They say there have been 65 non-fatal shootings involving juveniles so far this year. There were 79 non-fatal shootings involving juveniles in all of 2021. Kareem Hines, the founder of New Breed of Youth, a local organization created to mentor kids to help keep them away from violence, says his organization is the response to the rise in violence amongst youth in the community. He says that there is not only an increase in youth gun violence, but an increase in the normalcy of being exposed to guns. He says that parents need to keep an eye on their kids, and there are resources like his program to help them do so. Katrina's parents are devastated and say they are still trying to wrap their minds around the reality of their daughter's death. A candlelight vigil and balloon release were held at the very location where Katrina lost her life.
She was full of life. She had a big family. People love her and care about her a whole lot. And it's just a big tragedy that, she gone. And, she was a really, really special person to a lot of people.
She loved dancing, listening to music, getting everybody in a good spirit, just have fun all around. It was nothing but good with her.
Metro Police say they know who shot Katrina. They detained and interviewed the person Monday before releasing that person pending further investigation. The family says Katrina knew the person that shot her, but they don't know who that is.
Why would y'all release him? To me, I feel like he should be still locked up.
Yes.
Until they figure out exactly what happened. Why is he out? So y'all give him a chance to run.
Right.
Y'all give him a chance to kill somebody else's daughter or son. So yeah, I'm devastated about that too. So
Katrina lived with her mother at the Avondale Meadows apartment complex, just around the corner from where she was found on the ground.
Bring justice to my baby.
Yeah, that's it.
Come with it. Help us. Help us put this person behind bars.
Her mom had gone to bed and did not know her daughter was not home early Monday.
Police said there is no active threat to the public and there is currently no motive in the shooting. The investigation is still ongoing.